All right, welcome to episode 117 of the Preferred Experience podcast. Here with Cindy Phillips today. Excited to have her on. She's been at CrossFit Preferred forever. So
A long time.
Excited to hear your story and how it all started. And before we do that, tell us a little bit about yourself, like kids, family.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah.
I'm married, two kids, college age. I'm a flight attendant, so I travel for work.
Mm-hmm.
So I bounce around from class to class a lot,
Yep.
different classes, you
Yep.
know. So, and I've been coming to CrossFit for 7 years.
Yep, that's awesome.
Long time.
So were you a part of CrossFit Preferred before Tirsa and I were
Yep.
owners? So with Derek?
Yep.
And
Uh-huh.
so it was like right before we purchased it.
Yeah.
From Derek. So
Yeah,
that's
my
cool.
I think I had my trial was with Derek.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. So little different
Way
than
different.
those
Yeah,
days.
yeah. My first workout, I think at the end of the workout, you had to do 100 push-ups.
Yep.
It was like my first day here, and I was like, got to like 15 maybe, and I thought, oh my gosh, I can't do it.
Yep.
And so I kept trying, and everybody else, the ladies that were here, had all quit, had all finished theirs, and I got to about 30. And they got on the floor and finished the last little bit with me.
Yeah.
Which was like,
That's
like,
awesome.
oh my gosh, it was so nice. So yeah, although I couldn't use my arms for the next couple of weeks, but that's okay.
Rhabdo.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Kidding. Just kidding.
But that's part of the reason why I started, because I remember coming into class and thinking that's the kind of camaraderie you got. Those ladies didn't know me. It was my first class, but they got on the floor after they had already done theirs and finished with me.
Yep. It was fun.
Yeah.
Derek was a lot of fun. And
Yeah.
I learned a lot from him. And he pushed me really good.
Yeah, me too.
But we do it a little bit different than that now. We
Absolutely.
got a little bit of more of a warm up.
Oh yeah.
We found that kind of that 100 push-ups on the first day type of thing didn't work real well for everyone. Didn't keep everyone. So you were one of the few that it worked for, because you're strong.
No, it wasn't strong. I think I just liked the people.
Yep.
I really did. I thought it was really kind of cool to come in and work out with like ladies that like you'd be the last one doing it and they were still cheering you on.
Yep.
I thought that was really
Yep.
cool.
I still like to do that with people, just because that's how I was taught when I started too. So it's fun, and we have some people that are like that here too.
Yeah.
We could reincorporate that again. That's a good way to do it.
I always think of it because a lot of times I'm one of the last few, I don't know, I just am, and so it'll be really nice when you get people that stand over here. Come on, you got it. Let's go. Come on, how many more reps you got? Let's go. And that's part of the whole community.
Yeah, it is. Yep. It's a lot of fun. So you have kids in college.
Yes.
One of them used to go here.
Yep. My daughter, Kayla, she's 22. She's at the Air Force Academy, and she's actually the reason why I started, because Derek did a kids promotion. And so I would bring her here, and then he got her talked into competing. Yeah. And I remember coming and watching her compete, thinking, wow, that looks really fun. And anyway, that's why I joined.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I actually found some pictures of that
a
little while back.
Oh, you did? Oh my gosh.
Of all the kids in their bright yellow shirts.
Yes.
It's pretty cool to see all that.
Oh my gosh.
There's actually an old Facebook that they started back then, and I changed the name of it because it was the same name as ours, but it was under a personal account.
Okay.
The way they did it. And so if you ever want to look it up, it's called CrossFit Preferred of the Past.
Oh.
I renamed it one night. So it didn't get confused, because it looked like we hadn't made a post in years.
Oh, okay. I'm going to totally look it up.
It's
that would
on
be
there,
really
and
funny.
there are pictures of like the old days here and the kids, and it's really cool. It's fun to look at.
Yeah, and the gym, it looks a lot different back then too, which it looks amazing now. But
Thanks.
like it's like the way it was set up, like the clock on this, it's all different.
Yeah, it's opposite now. And then we had the back room where we would go do some strength sessions and all that. It was pretty cool.
And the childcare room.
Yep, there was a childcare room.
You guys have done a lot different.
Yep, we have a lot more ideas we want to do too, so we'll keep working on that.
Yeah.
So.
And then I have another daughter who's 19, and she's in Durango. She's at Fort Lewis College up there.
Cool.
Studying. Yeah. So
do you get to go to Durango very often?
We love it up there. Yeah,
I love it.
Yeah,
it's so fun.
Best town. Love it. So yeah, we've driven her back and forth multiple times, and then Thad and I'll just stay.
Yeah,
like an extra.
Yeah,
day.
it's fun there. Have you gone to Ouray yet?
No.
You gotta check it out.
Okay,
it's really cool. So you drive up to Silverton, and then you take, I think it's called the $1 Million Highway, and it's, I guess back in the day, it cost like $1 million to make. That's the story I heard.
Okay.
I could be totally wrong.
Okay.
But crazy cliffs, and then it takes you into like this town that's kind of European like, and there's huge waterfalls, and like it's really cool.
So you got to go up through Silverton and then go on the other side and do that. Oh.
Yeah, it's super cool.
All right, that's what we're doing then.
We did a trip up there one year, and it was really neat.
Okay, that's cool.
Just got to drive nice and tight to the side of the road.
For $1 million road, they didn't make it very
big. They didn't make it really good. It's kind of scary, but it's neat.
Okay.
It's really cool.
Oh, that's awesome.
So before you did CrossFit, seems like your family's very active. What did you do before CrossFit?
Oh, Thad, he's has always been in bodybuilding since for like 30 years. And so when we met, he was bodybuilding. And so he kind of set me up programming, just working out in the gym. That's it. And our family has always been pretty active. Like our girls have always been. But for me, I've just kind of like followed everybody else's footsteps, you know. Didn't really care for the gym. It was just
could have fooled me.
Yeah, I did. I mean, just lifting weights, it was just kind of boring, you know. So Dad would write my programming, and I would go to the gym. But it would be times where you would like, I don't really know what to do and why or whatever.
Yeah,
so.
I felt the same way.
Yeah.
When I first started going to the gym, I was like, this isn't that fun to me.
Yeah, no, yeah.
This made it fun.
This makes it fun. Yeah. Well, you don't have to think about anything. You walk in, right? The programming is already on there. Some days I don't look before I come, so that way I make sure I get here. And really, the hardest part is just getting here.
Yeah.
You know, and then the rest of it, and you're like, okay,
I'm here. Then you have an awesome hour.
And you know you're always going to get a good workout.
Yep.
Yeah. So
I built a little gym at my house. We built a gym at our house, mainly for our kids because we want them to do it. And it's like 7 miles each way, so it's kind of hard for us to get them here after school. We've been building a gym, and I'm like, I'll work out there sometimes. Well, I tried to do it this morning and yesterday because I just had some crazy stuff going on. I'll be back here tomorrow. No. It's just not the same.
Well, it's funny you should say that because with COVID, like, you know, when everything was kind of crazy and stuff, Thad got me like a rogue bike for my 50th birthday, and then I bought a, you know, barbell, and then I get some plates. And because when I travel, sometimes, you know, it's either I can't get in here or whatever, just with my schedule. And so I'll do it at home, but it's not the same. I don't have someone yelling at me and making me pick up the bar.
I don't have Amy keeping me on track when I'm talking too much or
that's right,
doing something else.
Yeah, that's right. Or you scale it down because you're not feeling it that day. But when you come here, they don't, you know, they don't let you scale. You know, they know you can do it.
They know what you can do.
Yeah, so it really does make a difference.
It does. It does for sure. And it's a lot more fun with everyone.
It is, yeah.
So in your opinion, what makes our gym, I mean, you kind of said it's different than going to a regular gym, but what's made our gym different than any other gym experience you've had in the past?
So I tried, I tried 2 CrossFit gyms before I came here because I was trying to figure out like where I was, or, you know, there was one by Kayla's Gymnastics. There was one that was out by the airport, and I tried. And it's interesting, when I came here, it was like, oh, the coaches were just like nice. Like they made you feel welcome. You like, because when you first walk in the door, it's a little intimidating, right? Because I had no experience, I had 0. And you know, and you're looking at everybody, and everybody looks so like they all know what they're doing. They know where to get their stuff. And anyway, they just made you feel welcome when you walked in the door. And then from there, it just, I think with that, you kind of start to like build like a little community here. And you guys as owners have done a really good job of building that community feel here. And to where it's just your family. Yeah. You know, and it doesn't matter which class you go to. You may not have seen that coach, but they know you. And I don't know if it's because you come all the time, but they know, hey, you know, like, let's work on your muscle ups today, or like today you're going to do this. Let's just start. And it's like they just kind of know like what you need to do and what you don't need to do. And so when you come in, you feel like you have almost like a personal trainer.
Yep.
without really having the expense of a personal trainer.
Personal trainer, yep, for sure.
So that's great.
So recently, you bring up the muscle up. So recently, you've been working on that for how long? Trying to get it?
Years.
Yeah.
Yep. I always said that once I got a muscle up, I would quit.
Oh no.
No, but that's not true. Because once you get it, it's now you got to try to keep it, right?
Now it's a strict muscle.
Yeah. And then it's always something else.
Yep.
Yeah.
There's always something.
Yeah. So I've been working on it for a long time. Thad even built me a pull-up bar in our garage so that I could practice at home. And
oh, cool.
And so I had a lot of help with a lot of advice, and I don't know what made me click, but Andy just said something that day, and it was just, I mean, I didn't want to come down off the bar because I just didn't want it to, anyway, it was great.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
He's a wizard at that kind of stuff. He knows what to say.
Yeah.
He knows what to do to help you, like, strengthen.
Yeah.
He's been helping Tirsa with rings.
I heard she got hers too.
She's been, she did get one, but she wants to get better at it.
Yeah, of course.
Little cleaner at it. So
yes.
He's on Saturday had her doing a bunch of strict ring work.
Oh wow, okay.
And she said it was just, and I should just let her say it, but she said it was totally humbling, and she's strong.
Yes, I know.
So,
I know. And it's nice that when you can, there's always something for you to work on, and there's always something for you to improve to get better,
totally.
No matter how long you've been here. And so that is humbling.
Yeah.
Just when you think, I got it.
CrossFit is super humbling for me. I always say that on here. I'm like, maybe I shouldn't say that every time.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm still a new guy.
I do too. I know. I do too. I get in here and then, you watch.
Some people come in here and they get it, like, they get things just so fast.
Yep.
But I've never been that guy.
I've never been that girl either.
Yeah. That's all right.
We're going to last for those people.
That's what keeps us going.
That's right. Exactly.
We won't get bored.
No, that's right. Exactly.
Yep. Yeah. So that's fun. So before you started, you said you were kind of intimidated. Was there anything else that, like, made you kind of nervous or afraid to come in?
Yeah, I think I was older when I started. So, like there was a lot of younger people here. I think that was intimidating to me. I think I had never done an Olympic lift. I mean, I've done,
me either.
Yeah, never. I didn't know what a snatch or a clean or, I mean, I didn't know any of that stuff. So, that was really intimidating for me. And like I said, it was just seeing, the people there or whatever. Audrey, one of your old coaches,
she's great. I just saw her the other day.
She would, if there was a new person that walked in the door, I don't know if she remembers this or not, if you didn't introduce yourself to that person, and then the class started, she would ask you what their name was, and if nobody knew their name, you had to do a burpee for every letter in their name.
That's awesome.
Because she wanted everyone to come in and feel welcome, to like, feel like, whatever. So I just thought that was such a great little thing to do, just because sometimes you get busy, you don't recognize it or whatever. But yeah. So she was doing that then.
That's cool.
Yeah.
She does that with kids now at ALA. I don't know if you know that.
Oh, I didn't know that.
She's moving up at ALA over there, and she's doing really good.
Oh,
so
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
okay.
So I saw her and Brian the other night.
Oh, very cool.
They're doing great.
Awesome. We missed her here.
Yep, we missed her too.
Yeah.
We'd love to have her back.
Yeah.
And
Brian.
Brian, yeah. This is your invite.
Yeah, come on back. Yeah.
Look at the camera for that one.
Yeah, come back.
Yeah. I'll have to send this to them.
Yeah.
Yep. So you were kind of nervous when you signed up.
Yeah.
What was the one thing that, like, you're like, okay, I can do this. I'm going to go in. Because some people, we set up like, set up a intro session with Tirsa for everyone.
Yeah.
Sometimes people freak out, I think, before they get here. So they're like all set up the night before.
Yeah.
They show up and then they don't walk in.
No.
So what's one thing that helped you to, like, walk in? Other than you're not scared.
Well, I am kind of scared, but I think honestly, I'm probably different. But my daughter was doing it in 8th grade, and so it was interesting because she would be like, "Mom, you got this. Come on, you can do it."
That's cool.
And I think it was really fun for her to know that we were kind of doing it together. Anyway, and then, of course, my husband was like, "Oh, don't be scared. Get your butt in there. You can do it. If your daughter does it, you can do it." So I'm a little different that way, because I had already someone here who was, like, pushing me to come in here.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
It's it's fun to hear how it all starts for people.
Yeah.
So if there's one thing, what's one unique thing you could share about you that, if you're comfortable doing that?
Oh yeah, it's funny. I tried to think of something last night and I couldn't think of anything.
I have a hard time with this question too.
I know. I asked that. I go, "What's one unique thing?" He goes, "Tell him that you're almost 52 years old." And I'm like, "Oh, okay, yeah, that's not really unique." But anyway,
it's starting to not be unique here.
No.
At the gym.
No, it's not.
We're all starting to grow up.
Yeah. It's about, as I was thinking, like this gym, like everybody's here, like, unique thing.
Do you tell jokes on the Southwest Airlines, or am I even supposed to say that on the airline thing?
Yeah. You know what? I'll tell you this. I sang. I used to sing all the time, and Christmas songs and whatever. And one time we sang a song, and I got booed. And
oh man!
Not that I think I can carry
I
a
bet
tune.
You did great.
I think I can carry a tune, but anyway, I got booed and was asked not to sing anymore. And so
man.
anyway, so I haven't sang since. But I'm not the funny one. I'm the nice one. Like like I just I don't. God didn't give me that gift of like being quick-witted or whatever.
Yeah,
and so but I'm a good audience.
Yep.
I like to laugh
too. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah. So as far as something unique, that's a unique story. So you will never hear me sing on the airplane.
Yep.
Yeah. And we don't have to wear masks.
Unless we all sing together.
Yeah, that's right. If we all sing together, I actually, when it's their birthday, like, we do a little birthday celebration.
I can do okay that way.
Yeah. I pull the microphone back and let everybody else sing. Yeah.
Man, that was so mean of us people to do that.
It's all right. People are crazy, right?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
And you don't have to wear masks anymore.
No mask. I know, today's the first day for me.
That's so cool.
Super excited.
Yep, that's awesome.
It's gonna be like seeing everybody's pretty faces all the time.
I think it'll create a much better environment again.
I hope so. I really do.
Good.
I think everybody's ready to get back to normal.
Totally.
Yep.
So last question, and then we'll get you to your class. She was super nice to come in and do this a little bit earlier than her class today before she flies out today. So you have a busy day today.
Yeah, it's fun.
So what's the most important thing in your life right now for you? Because I like in here on this podcast, I believe that the gym isn't just a workout. It's like, I feel like it carries over into our lives. So what's one of the biggest, most important things to you in your life right now that you're working on?
Well, first and foremost, like my faith is my most important thing. And then, of course, my family. And then as I've gotten older, it's really my health, like really started to pay attention to that, and I, when you asked that question or whatever, I was like, the number one most important thing for me, like truly is my faith. And so what I'm working on is just having like, quiet time during the day, and just kind of like setting myself and just preparing myself. So, that really is the most important thing.
That's awesome. That's great. But staying in shape. And doing that allows you to help. It'll help you with your faith. It'll help you with your family. So
and I think that
it all carries over.
Yeah, because I think you focus on your health and you focus on your your physical, your mental, and your spiritual, and it really does all tie in together.
Yeah, it's all connected.
Yeah, especially at work for me. The last couple of years and getting on an airplane and it's tense and people are stressed and so of course starting quiet time in the morning, but then it's also really a stress relief for me to have that release of physical fitness, so whether it's going in the hotel and running on the treadmill or if it's, get back in here and get to the class here or, doing some of these crazy stretches or whatever I've learned here, it's all incorporated.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Cool.
So,
well, thanks so much for being here today and for being a part of the gym.
Thank you.
You make it a lot better.
Well,
so
thanks for everything you guys do.
We're so glad you could be here and that we could hear your story a little more.
Thank you,
So,
Chris.
thanks
for having me.
Thank you.